So this next exercise is going to be to stretch the muscles along your arms, along your side here, and also along your leg. So I start with my TOS side, and you're going to support your head and rest your neck onto this pillow. And as far as you can straighten out your arm, if you can only get to here, or you can get completely straight, you're still getting that stretch. You're going to take the leg along the bottom, and you're going to do it at a 90 degrees, and you're going to straighten this leg out. You're going to feel a stretch along here, along this side, but then you're also going to feel a stretch starting right in the lats of your right side. And you're going to feel a stretch all the way to your elbow, possibly to your wrist. And so what you're going to do here is you're going to flex this arm, and you're going to start rotating your wrists any direction and find muscles that give resistance and feel tight. And once you find those muscles, you're going to flex them. If you bring your arm towards your head, and you can flex your scapula muscles, your shoulder blades, whatever you can do to get those muscles to be flexed in that position. You maybe even have a secondary spasms, like I'm getting something in my left shoulder blade. You're going to flex this muscle and hold it until you don't want to hold that pain any longer. And then you're going to completely relax and let the tension out of that muscle. And then return. Find that same muscle that you're stretching, hold it, squeeze, and if you need to dig your elbow into the bed to access that muscle and put more tension on it, you can do that. So hold it and then relax. So also in this position, this is a great position to start digging your elbow and flexing and doing your best to flex the muscles underneath your shoulder blade, your scapular muscles. These muscles that stabilize your scapula. It's very, very hard to access these muscles in any other way than this position. So you can just work it out, or if you find it super tight, just hold it and flex until you're ready to relax, and then completely relax. You can also use your left arm, grab the side of your bed or grab something and pull yourself as hard as you want, and you're going to start getting tension in other parts of your tricep, your scapular muscle, and then once again you're going to flex whatever muscles feel tight, rotating your wrists, moving your hands, whatever position it takes to get any tight muscles that you have. Once you find the one you want to work on, you hold it, flex it, and then relax. Just repeat this until you're either exhausted or you've had enough. And then you can also, in this position, move down to the pelvic thrust, because all this is tied together. And so this is a great time to start working on the pelvic, the muscles coming up from your bottom of your pelvic bone that you're going to run along your side and tie into your low back. So while you're stretching this leg, you're going to start pushing and straightening that pelvic tilt, sucking in low. You're not sucking your stomach in at all. You want this to be as loose as possible, because that's what you should be breathing with. You don't want this tightening. You want this tight. So you're going to do sets of 5 or 10, just get in a rhythm and just pump that pelvic floor and the hip thrusting. So it's nice doing one side at a time, because most of the time there are different issues going on with each hip and the pelvic floor. One side could be tighter than the other, and so isolating them helps tremendously on working on the specific issues and tightness for each side. So then of course you're going to roll over and do the other side as well. I highly recommend doing both sides, because otherwise you're going to feel unbalanced and your body's just not going to appreciate it. All right. I think that's it for this exercise.